Hello everybody, it's me William to show you Landon's town, which is my city in world geography. To start, we're going to show you all the physical features, starting with the Lost Marsh, which is the marsh we are currently right above. The Lost Marsh is on the east coast of the city, and the city, by the way, takes place in North Carolina, which is on the east coast of the United States. The climate is humid subtropical and is very marshy, so yeah. Next we have the Spy River, which is a short river that runs right by the city. It is used as a port by the city to ship different stuff to other cities. The whole city is surrounded by quote-unquote mountains, which are actually short hills, but the citizens don't know what actual mountains look like, so they call them mountains, even though they're not. The last physical feature is the one that we are right above. This is the Forbidden Forest. It is called the Forbidden Forest because citizens of the city aren't allowed by the city government to leave, and to deter people from leaving, the city created rumors that this forest is haunted. If you go into it, you never come back. Okay, next we're going to show all of the economic sectors, starting with farms. These farms are on the outskirts of the city, and all the outer houses of the city are solely dedicated to farming. That's what keeps the city alive and running. Things that grow here are potatoes, lots of potatoes, mostly potatoes. They eat a lot of potatoes here. So yeah, that's what's mostly below us. There's some like beetroots too. But yeah, mostly potatoes. Another part of the primary sector is mines that are inside of the hills. The hills around the city are full of resources, special ore like quartz, iron, which can be used to make steel and other sort of metals that can also be used to create the specialty item, which brings us to our next economic sector. The next economic sector, the tertiary sector, is this factory. This factory right here specializes in making the specialty item, which is computer parts and computers. The city uses the resources found inside the mines to create computers which help, and technology which helps the city, and they ship it off to other cities around the world. And for our quaternary sector, we have the labs, which reside right next to the factory. These labs are the scientist in the lab right here. He works hard every day to innovate on the computer parts and technology we have inside being made in the factory and create better and better computers. This is all also my STEM job. Next, I'm going to show you my city attractions. The first city attraction, which resides in the very center of the city, is the Capped Tower. The Capped Tower is named after the capsule, which was a space shuttle used by the city a few years back. It is very important to the city's history and is one of the biggest achievements they've ever made. This is a bad sort of... What was that? Okay. Well, so the capsule was the greatest achievement in the city's history. This is a bad replication of it, but you get the point. The next city attraction is the town hall, which also has a clock, which kind of tells the city what time it is. The city's mayor resides within the town hall. And here he is right here. Here's the mayor. He runs the whole city. He actually lives inside of the town hall, which also has the bell for the clock. So that must be pretty annoying. But, you know, he deals with it because he runs the whole city. So our final physical city attraction is the Church of Jacksmith Hall. The city has its own unique religion and lives secluded on the swamp to worship their own religion. And so this is the church itself. In the bottom of the church, This is kind of the graveyard. They don't really have a graveyard. They kind of just like burn all the bodies down here. And what's the sign? It says, you've been gnomed. Holy crap, it's not a Gnelf. It's... What a... Oh no.